Hello, fans, and happy holidays to all. I'm Scott Stuccio with a special holiday edition here of In the Den, presented by Travel Champs. Well, the Bears now begin 3 straight here on home ice now that the Christmas holiday season is upon us and about ready to wind down and get close to the new year. And this is also going to be a stretch of not only the 3 games here at home, but 4 in a row, pitting the Bears against all 4 East Division rivals, the only time all season the occurrence will take place. The Bears' struggles at PPL Center continued last Friday as Lehigh Valley improved to 3-0 on their home ice against Hershey. The Bears are thus looking forward to coming back to the Den, hosting the Phantoms on the day after Christmas and the Binghamton Senators on Saturday. This game against the Senators will be 2 weeks removed from what arguably was Hershey's most dominant home ice performance of the year. Storming out to a 2-0 lead on goals by Chris Brown and Philippe Cornet, Binghamton was forced to call a timeout to help stop the bleeding. Derek Grant helped Binghamton get on the board in the second, netting his 8th of the year on the power play. But Stan Galiev and Tim Kennedy would strike for 2 goals in a minute 36, really putting things out of reach for the visitors. Binghamton would resort to the rough stuff, first with an attempted spear by Captain Aaron Johnson, and later with a scrum after a whistle with 3:07 left in the middle stanza. Hershey's defense frustrated the Sens, who entered the night leading in goals per game and ranking 4th in shots per game. The third period was much more peaceful, and Grant's second goal of the game would come just 1:06 into the frame to cut the visitors' deficit to 2. The score held until the final minute when Chris Connor capped off a 4-point night with an empty net finisher. Phoenix Copley made 18 saves for the win, while Andrew Hammond was torched for 4 goals on 27 shots. A rare Tuesday tilt then waits the Chocolate and White, and it will feature the team against which the Bears opened the 2014-15 regular season. The 2 games that the Bears played against the Norfolk Admirals during the 2014-15 opening weekend gave a lot of the Hershey faithful early excitement. The Bears lit the lamp 9 times on their 2-game stay in Hampton Roads, first falling 5-4 in a back-and-forth affair in the opener. Chris Newberry, Philippe Cornet, and Dane Byers would give Hershey leads of 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2. But Nathan McKeever would knot the score at 3, all before the first period ended. Louis LeBlanc's first of the year gave the Admirals their first lead in the second before Steve Alexi tied it up again. Chris Wagner then finished off one heck of a night, completing a hat trick after scoring 2 shorthanded goals, and Norfolk would hold on for the 5-4 win. In the rematch on Columbus Day, Stan Galiev, Chris Connor, and Newberry would put Hershey comfortably in front. Wagner buried another goal for his 4th of the weekend to get Norfolk on the board, but Joel Broda's first would give the Bears a 4-1 lead after 2. Matt Bailey tallied his first of the year early in the third, but it was too late for a comeback. Newberry beat Igor Bobkov one last time to help Hershey to a 5-2 win. Phoenix Copley, in his AHL debut, made 29 saves and picked up the victory. After giving up 9 goals in 2 games to Hershey on opening weekend, Norfolk has never really been able to strengthen their defense and goaltending enough. The Admirals are currently last in the league with 3.33 goals per game allowed, and as of the middle of the month have only scored the game's first goal 7 times, also last in the AHL. On a recent homestand against the Springfield Falcons, however, goaltending was the focus, as popular NHL veteran Ilya Bryzgalov was assigned on conditioning. The Russian made 32 saves in a 3-1 loss on December 12th, and then stopped 22 to help the Admirals to a 4-3 win on the 13th. Norfolk comes to Hershey last in the East Division, but with some momentum, having received help on offense from forward Emerson Edom and boasting one of the league's best faceoff men, former Bears center Dave Steckel. Goaltender Jan Dany was also signed in the recent weeks. 2014 will come to a close on Wednesday, and so will 3/4 of the Bears' season series against the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. The 8th meeting between the arch rivals is set for 3:05 at Mohegan Sun Arena. Hershey has 3 out of 4 points in their last 2 trips up I-81 and got the third with just 2.7 seconds left in the game on December 14th. After Connor Carrick put Hershey ahead with a power play goal, Jean-Sebastien D and Dominic Guher scored just 38 seconds apart to steal momentum. The Penguins were ready to jump off the bench to celebrate a win, but a Chris Brown cannon from inside the blue line would blow by a stunned Jeff Zatkoff, forcing overtime. Halfway through, a collision between 2 Bears players on an entry would allow the Pens to come back 4-on-1. Philip Grubauer made an unreal save on a Derek Pouliot deflection, but Connor Sheary had a few extra moments to grab the rebound, slide it to Adam Perrell, and watch Perrell's snapshot elude Grubauer for the winner. Hershey looks to improve on their success against the Penguins in a matchup that, depending on the outcome of the post-Christmas games, could bring the Bears near or even into the division lead. You can catch the Friday night Bears-Phantoms matchup, Saturday night's Bears-Senators contest, and the New Year's Eve Bears-Penguins battle on the entire Bears radio network. Tuesday's game against the Norfolk Admirals will be joined in progress on Sports Radio 1350, depending on their local sports coverage time. Pre-game is 40 minutes prior to puck drop each day. It's a heaping helping of holiday hockey over the next 7 days, but before we get there, from all of us with the Hershey Bears Hockey Club, the team, the coaches, our staff, Great Save Productions, and Hershey Entertainment Resorts and Travel Champs, we wish you the most joyous of holiday seasons. Thanks for watching In the Den, presented by Travel Champs, and we'll see you in the new year.